This is Dennis Sullivan. I'd like to talk about one very important piece of information that you'll need to gather during your divorce. This is an inventory of your belongings. You'll have to do this as a part of your divorce, so it's best to get started on it as soon as you can. Actually, as soon as you start to think about getting a divorce, you should be compiling your inventory or updating an existing one. One collateral benefit of making this inventory, besides making the division of property and belongings during the divorce easier, is the fact that you can use the inventory to update your homeowner's insurance coverage to make sure that you have enough coverage to cover all of your belongings should there be a loss. An inventory is a listing of all the items that you and your spouse own. This means everything, even down to the number of kitchen pots, pans, and silverware. It sounds like a daunting task, and just thinking about going through and identifying each and every item that you own can be. However, here are some ideas to make the task more manageable. As you can expect, there are numerous apps which you can use. Many homeowner insurance companies actually have an app to assist you in building an inventory. There are also numerous apps in the Apple and Android stores. However, if you're not comfortable with building an inventory using an app or a web-based system, you can build an inventory yourself. All you need is a spreadsheet using either Excel or some other spreadsheet software, or you can build your own column-based form. What you see on the screen now is an example of a type of form that you can use. As you can see, at the top of the form, the room is identified so that you know which room is being inventoried. Then, the column on the left identifies the items in the room. The row for each item has identifier information, such as manufacturer, model, serial number, date purchased, and purchase price. This form is just an example, and there is much more information needed than you can see on the screen. In addition to the item's identifier information, you'll need to estimate the current value of the item and indicate whether it was purchased with community funds or was purchased with separate funds, and if by separate funds, whose separate funds were used. If you have questions about the difference between community funds and separate funds, please look at our other videos on that subject. In order to make the inventory process manageable, you should start the process and go one room at a time. If possible, try to finish the room before you start anything else. That way, you will have a complete inventory of that specific room at that time. And after the inventory is complete, if you bring anything into the room or add anything to it, you can easily add that item to make the inventory up to date. Make sure that you make a complete inventory of all jewelry, no matter what the cost was. Be sure to inventory all of the items in any drawers in the room. If you keep documents in the room, be sure to list what documents exist. Finally, you can take photos of the items, which may help you in the future remember which items were inventoried. So, for example, if you have a master bedroom, a master closet, and a master bathroom, take them all as separate rooms. In the master bedroom, you will want to identify every piece of furniture, the different parts to the furniture. For example, a dresser and a dresser mirror. Be sure to include all of the items on the walls, all lamps, as well as any items or curios that you may have sitting on top of the dressers, headboard, and the like. You will want to go through the drawers and inventory those items as well. Finally, you need to inventory all of the property and bank and financial accounts that you and your spouse and minor children own. When building your inventory, take note of the small items as well as the big items. For example, pots, pans, plates, glasses, and silverware are as important as our special heirlooms. You need a complete inventory so that you are comfortable in negotiating the division of your assets. Building an inventory is time-consuming, but it is a necessary activity you need to accomplish in order to place yourself in the best position possible in determining the division of your assets during your divorce. The lawyers at Stepp Sullivan are here to help you with any family legal issues you have. We are more than happy to meet with you in person, but can also meet with you through Zoom or Skype or simply over the telephone. If we can answer any questions you have, or if you need additional information, we're here for you. We work one-on-one with our clients to focus on the outcomes that are most important to you. At Stepp Sullivan, we make it personal, powerful,